We have invited Mr. President Ts.Elbegdorj for a short discussion on today's event at Parliament Palace. Good afternoon, and thank you for accepting our invitation to give us an interview. So my first question will be, what achievements do you foresee after this event?
I think first of all, I say the benefit of the open society. Democracy everywhere is not perfect, but democracy is a learning process. During our policy making, we can make some mistakes, but we have a capability to fix it. At least we have a capability to discuss it openly with the criticism. We never hide our shadow. Because of that, we learn from our mistakes and we try to advance it. And today, actually, this conference is reflected that reality, and I'm really happy. This conference is better than, year ago conference, and more representation there, and more broad topics there, and more crucial issues there. And because of that, Mongolian society is going to consolidating through this conference. And we are finding ideas and how to make those ideas into action, into the decision-making process. And I'm really enjoyed today's discussion.
And yes, and I have also interviewed, and we interviewed foreign guests to this forum, and many of them were praising Mongolia and Mongolian government representatives of Mongolian state for recognizing the mistakes that have been done, and they're really appreciating this move forward in order to build up the credibility. So the slogan is building credibility for Mongolia, for Mongolian businesses and the state. So in this regard, what further actions are planned?
I think the result of this discussion is going to be how to plan Mongolian government and Mongolian parliament, how to plan their actions, their decision-making process. And I hope from this discussion there will be a brochure, and people will see like roadmap in every sectors. There are many sectors actually involved in this discussion during this conference. And I hope decision makers are getting those messages, and those messages will reflect, and the Mongolian business environment will become more friendly, and also there will be more conducive environment for good projects. There are good news actually. In 2014 there were many new enterprises in Mongolia, but most of them, almost 90% of them, from non-mining sectors on the high-tech information technology, and I see our young generations are very capable. In Mongolia you can do very good businesses. Also Mongolia, first time in our history, we concluded free trade agreement with Japan, and all those products can go to the foreign markets. We can bring those best expertise into Mongolia, in our practices, in our businesses, and means that there are a lot of room, a lot of opportunities. Really, people see that Mongolia is a country of opportunities.
So the last question will be regarding the media involvement in building the credibility. So how do you say media should act in propagating more about positive image? Because Google Mongolia is trying to shed positive light instead of against all the negative media, international media.
I think media has a crucial role to play in this regard, and because I believe in the power of freedom, in the power of open society. Actually, free society heals from inside. Free society heals itself by our people. Today, social media is big force. This mainstream media is big force. And I think media should have its own strategy and own ethic code, own policy, support which part of the activity. You know, I think media should support more creative ideas, more people who are trying to cooperate, more people that have who have good ideas, and you have to support it and to make it available to others through mainstream media. You can form the national or consensus in a society, and that's really, really big role of media. Media has a creative role. Media has a destructive role. Media today's Mongolian media should play a creative role to put it in front of their action. That's my message to media.
Thank you for your time, and it was really a pleasure to have you as our guest. Thank you.
You are welcome.